Greetings, Scotty Reed here, Black Talk Radio News, and I want to make some comments about some things I heard today. So everybody has heard about Jerry Richardson, the majority owner of the Carolina Panthers, settling 4 lawsuits, 3 of which have to do with sexual harassment, and the 4th would have to do with him using a racial slur to refer to a black person in his employ. So this man has issued a little statement about he's going to sell the team and all that. No apology, no admission of guilt, but also no denial of guilt whatsoever. I mean, some of the stuff that I'm hearing on one of the local radio stations, sports talk radio stations out of Charlotte, WFNZ, I'm just hearing a bunch of garbage, man. And now I'm not going to say all of the hosts are not on the right side of this issue, but some of them, man, it's like because they've known Jerry Richardson and had personal interactions with Jerry Richardson, it seems like they trying to be character witnesses for Jerry Richardson. And, you know, I heard this black dude today on there. He's not one of the regular hosts, but he fills in from time to time. I think his name is Damian Lewis, if I'm not mistaken, and he may have played for the Panthers at one time or whatnot. But like today, he was on there basically trying to make the pitch for P Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs becoming a majority owner of the Carolina Panthers, and I'll get to that in just a moment. But what first stood out to me from this guy's comments today on WFNZ, which is, again, a sports talk radio show out of Charlotte, this guy was saying, oh, let's wait till the NFL investigation is over. Of course, the Carolina Panthers doing their own house investigation. But listen, we don't have to wait. We don't have to wait, dude. Where there's smoke, there's fire. This guy has settled 4 different lawsuits, either for sexual harassment or for calling somebody probably the N-word, all right? He has not denied any of the allegations. If I didn't do something, I'm not going to put out a press release saying, well, it's been a great ride, and I'm going to ride off into the sunset, and I'm going to be your greatest fan from the sidelines or whatever. No, he's going to defend his name. And he's not doing that. So come off of that BS, because that's all it is. This, we'll call it Richardson-splaining. We don't care about your personal interactions with him. Your personal interactions with him is not the same as with somebody else. Those other people were expendable. NFL players, depending upon your position, he make his money off of you. So, of course, he's not going to mistreat you. Other people in the front office, not so much. Okay, so let's stop pretending like, oh, because he was respectful to us and all this and that he's innocent of these charges, or we need to wait till more information comes out from the NFL investigation. That's BS, and you know that's BS, because, again, he's not even denying what he has done. If I didn't do it, I wouldn't be selling my team. And I would be denying those allegations and proclaiming my innocence, not sending out a press release talking about how I'm riding off into the sunset. So come off of that, Damian Lewis. Come off of it, anybody else that's taking that tack. Now, in terms of P Diddy, he was trying to imply that because P Diddy is black and all this and that they're going to not approve him buying the Carolina Panthers, and was just saying how P. Diddy's been a successful businessman and all this and that, and just the whole 9 yards concerning P. Diddy. And it was also asked, you know, first of all, P. Diddy didn't even know the name of the team, okay? He called it the North Carolina Panthers. It's not the North Carolina Panthers, it's the Carolina Panthers. So you ought to know the name of the product that you about to buy, okay? But then why they asked the question, why he going to mention Colin Kaepernick? Why he going to say, oh, we're going to bring in Colin Kaepernick? And I'm a big supporter of Colin Kaepernick, okay? But why would he bring up Colin Kaepernick? Because P. Diddy wants to get all these black folks, and they know that Colin Kaepernick has widespread support in the black community because for the issues where he's taking a stand on justice, against these slave catchers out here brutally murdering people and getting vacation and whatnot. So we support Colin Kaepernick, and P. Diddy knows that. So that's why, we're going to give Colin Kaepernick a shot at the job and give him a job and all that. Let him compete for the quarterback position against Cam Newton, who is a Hall of Fame destined quarterback and the face of this franchise. All right. The only reason P. Diddy bringing that up again is to generate controversy, which generates publicity. And he's using Colin Kaepernick's name to play on black folks' feelings and say, let's support P. Diddy so that we can see Colin Kaepernick play on an NFL football team. Well, Colin Kaepernick is in a lawsuit against the NFL, and I hope he wins his lawsuit, okay? But he's more interested in being part of the ownership group. But look, I don't want to see P. Diddy come here because he's full of crap. All right, he's nothing but one of those Circus Soleil Negroes is what I call him. Everything's a circus with this dude. And the reasons that they was given for supporting P. Diddy is, he going to bring in all these celebrities and it's going to bring a whole bunch of money to Charlotte and all that. It's going to fill the hotels up and the bars are going to be full and we're going to have great halftime shows and all that. And that's a bunch of BS. Because guess who's not going to benefit from that money being generated by all of these celebrities and whatnot that you imagine is going to, all flock to Charlotte to, be part of the Carolina Panthers atmosphere and all. White people. The white people who dominate Charlotte, North Carolina, who own most of the major businesses, if not all the major businesses downtown that he's talking about. So don't act like black people's going to benefit by this, because we're not. P. Diddy a benefit, not us. Okay? Not the people of Charlotte. I don't even live in Charlotte. I used to live in Charlotte. I live outside of Charlotte. Okay? So this is all a bunch of BS. P. Diddy is not a person with good moral character. And guess what? He's also facing his own sexual assault lawsuit, which was filed by his personal chef. So what will it look like if we reject Jerry Richardson and we want to get him out of here because he's a disgusting piece of racist trash and who also mistreats women, and bring in this guy who's facing his own sexual lawsuit but has spent I don't know how many decades promoting and producing music that is misogynistic, that sexually objectifies women, talks about murdering black people, talking about glorifying drug dealing, and all that type of stuff. And the love of money is the root of all evil. And Damian Lewis, you just sound like, money is the cure to everything. That, hey, it just washes away all our sins. Well, some of us don't feel that way. All right. And we don't want P. Diddy. Now, we'll take Colin Kaepernick as an owner. We'll take Steph Curry as an owner and anybody else. But you are not going to sell me and you're not going to play the good old boys club card with me. Well, we know that it's a good old boys club in the NFL. And we know these owners have dirt on them like Jerry Richardson. And if we can, we like to get rid of them all. Okay? But we don't want to replace them with people who have profited like a P. Diddy. Let me ask y'all this. I looked at P. Diddy's Twitter account. I ain't bothered to go to his Instagram and all that other stuff. Now, he's so supportive of Colin Kaepernick. Why doesn't he retweet the stuff that Colin Kaepernick puts out on these social issues? All I see on P. Diddy's Twitter account is a bunch of partying, a bunch of clowning, and a bunch of self-promotion. I don't see him retweeting any stories about police brutality, slave catcher violence. I don't see him talking about what many people call the prison industrial complex or mass incarceration, which is the continuation of slavery via the 13th Amendment. Okay? So stop falling for this. Don't fall for it, y'all, okay? If you woke, then open up your eyes. But P. Diddy is not a person of high character, and I don't even think he's serious, okay? I don't think he's serious. I think he's all about generating publicity for himself, and he'll use whoever to do it. And he ain't down with the black brothers and sisters that was protesting in the street in Charlotte against slave catcher violence, because all you got to do is look at his social media accounts and you'll see what he's promoting. And it ain't social justice. All right? So I just wanted to add my 2 cents in on that. This is Scotty. I'm out. Peace.